I am Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I am here to show you this lovely bundle called Love and Happiness. And it has a lot of beautiful sentiments for weddings, anniversary, and I love it that there's a special congratulations one here too, so as well as for Valentine's. But this is hard to find some of these sentiments, so that's special that we have one now for all those really special occasions. But the embossing folder, you enjoyed the sunshine today, Leanne? I bet you did. And here is the new Hybird embossing folder. We've had a few they're starting to bring out of this special embossing folder that actually cuts and embosses at the same time. So in this case, we have a heart, and you can see how it just snugly fits right in there. And this is where you would place your paper and put it in. Now this one I've already cut, but I wanted to show you as I was doing many of these different papers. As you'll see, I've got a whole bunch of cards to show you, but I found it was a little tricky each time to center it, and I thought, I don't want to waste the time every single time measuring. Oh, there's Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. So I just made some little cheat marks on my embossing folder. And yes, if you go this way, I haven't marked it for that, but when you go this way, it's on the bottom of the stamp. Oh, there's Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. This here is on the bottom of that Stampin' Up! Logo. And then I made a mark on this side and here and here. And that way I can just line it up right away and roll my paper through. And when you roll that paper through, that's what you do get. You get this one with the hole in the middle because the heart is in it as well. So now you can use the heart for something else, and this is your base. So, and maybe it's easier if I even move my paper so you can see. So this is basically what you end up with. And if you can see the detail on the flowers that are embossed, it's very, very pretty. And we are going to make a card, and then I have quite a pile to show you that I have been busy making. So we're going to put this over here, and I should show you the other dies that come with this as well. So this is the one that fits inside our embossing folder. This is another smaller heart. Then they have these two sentiment labels, as well as these flowers and even a leaf. So you get a nice little variety. And then, of course, this is how many different sentiments you get in there. You get a lot of sentiments in the stamp set. So here we go. We're going to start with a Blushing Bride cardstock as our base. And then I have used Real Red. And you can see I've cut through many different colors of all these different ones. So there's hearts, and you can interchange the hearts. And that's what we're going to do. I cut out the same one in the Blushing Bride, and now I have one that will coordinate with that as well. So this is what we need, is if you cut out two, then you're going to be able to have enough to make two different cards. And I have one small red heart and one, again, Blushing Bride. And this time I cut and I embossed for this one. Now I have a sentiment label. And so here we get going. We're going to push that to the side. And there are different ways that you can do this. You'll see in a little while, I have put many of them up on dimensionals, whether it be the heart popping up, or I've put the heart down and the upper piece that is popped. You can do it either way. But I'll show you a sneak peek. I haven't put my label on here, but this is what I want to do tonight. And so I want those to lay flat just because I want to put these other little ones on there. So what we're going to do, don't put your heart on first. You're going to put your red or whatever color you're using in the middle. And you see, this is before I started making marks on my embossing folder. Can you see how they're not quite even? Ugh, that bugs me. But anyway, now it won't happen the way I've marked it. So if you have this one or you plan to get it, that might be a really good thing for you to do. So I'm just going to go around the heart and around the outside. And then we're going to put this on the front where we have a little border all the way around. Just like that. I have to hold it up. Is it? Oh, did I get some glue on there? Oops, too slippy. There we go. All right, so now we're going to take our heart that we have here, and again, not on the pretty embossed side. We want to put the adhesive on the back side. So we'll put some on there. And white glue is the embossing, or the multi-purpose white glue is really good because it gets into the little creases of the embossing, and so it works really well for sticking. So what I normally do is I kind of slide it in, and that way you can get it. So as you can see how it kind of stops there because that's where it was cut out, and it just beautifully fits in there. See how it works so beautiful like that? Now what we're going to do is take our hearts. I did not emboss the red, but I did emboss the pink. So we're going to kind of something like that. So what we're going to do, again, we're going to put glue on the back of this and make sure it's not crooked. Oh, it takes a little second to dry. Do I have it straight or do I have it crooked? I have a feeling I got it a little crooked. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to take this and we're going to put some glue on the back of this. And let's see, I think I'm going to pop it just like that. Now think about what kind of sentiment. I'm kind of thinking, because I don't know anybody who's getting married right now or engaged. I think I'm going to use congratulations. And you're going to see how beautiful this one stamps. I was very impressed when I saw it for the first time. So again, I've used the Blushing Bride, and I'm just going to use the black Memento ink. That looks pretty stamped. And I think I'm going to stand up so I can hopefully see through the camera. I did cut out an extra one in case I can't quite get it straight. Wow, not bad. So there we go. Doesn't that ever stamp beautiful? It's a beautiful font. I love it. So this you could actually pop up. What does everybody think? Should we pop it up? At least to have something popped up? Give me an idea what you guys think. If we pop it, then we'll put it up with some dimensionals. Or are we going to keep it flat like everything else? Any ideas? Okay. And I'm also going to show you, oh boy, so many different ones. What, any, pop it? Okay. Oh, Tanya, hi Tanya. Okay, let's pop it. Yeah, I usually pop something. So let's get two of these guys out here. And we'll pop that on. So see, it doesn't have to be a wedding or an anniversary. It just could even be a friend card. Isn't that pretty? So there we go. That is one way that you can do this with this embossing folder and dies and the stamp set. Now I'm going to show you another thing that I did is I took my basic white and then I took my blending brush and I took my blending brush into the red and I was dark on the edge and went in, and this is the result that I got from that. So just again, a different way to be able to use it. And then I've put in some of the flowers And I've just layered a few of them here, of course, then with the rhinestones. But again, it's just a different look, different idea to use with them. Okay, and then, then I had some fun looking at the beautiful mother of pearl paper that we now have. And I cut it out, and it's just like unbelievable. So this is quite thick. I know we have the pearlescent paper. This is much thicker and more kind of like plastic. But the shine is just like, wow. Yes, wow, right, Leanne? So this is what I did with this particular one. So I took the Blushing Bride and cardstock and the ribbon, and as you can see here, it's the same here, but I wanted some of the pink to show up, and there was no dye for that. So you know what I did is I took, where is it? Got to show you. Oh, I don't have an extra one now. Oh, yes, I do. I took this, and I just kind of cut around it. I know, silly. And then I just kind of perfected it. I kind of just put it in. Don't worry, you don't have to do it every single time, because once I thought I had it pretty close to what I want, I've made my own template. So now I could cut that out, and I could just pencil around it and cut. But I did find that it was kind of a nice effect to have the color around. What do you guys think? Do you think that looks good to have that color popping through a little bit? And then all I did is put the sentiment across the heart. But you can see, like, those colors are just unbelievable. So that is that one. Now, I took our shimmery white paper and I made this card. So this particular one, I don't know if you're going to be able to see with the camera. You like the color popping through? Yes, I do too. So this one you may have to see in person to actually see the little bit of sparkle that's in our shimmer white paper. But when I saw the Highland Heather ribbon in my stash, I thought, So that's then, yes, the purple, my favorite color. And yeah, it just really makes it look very, very pretty. Hi, Kathy. Yes. And this is the pastel pearls. So then we just had a little bit of pop with the special rhinestones. So that one, okay. Then I had to have some more fun with specialty paper. So we have another new paper that is this shiny paper, and it comes with red. I didn't have time to try this one, but you're going to see this is the pink heart out of the one that I am going to show you now. So here we are with this one. So shimmery. Woohoo! And all I did was I kept the heart, as you saw, the heart is here. I took that away, and I just have, this card is also made with the shimmery white. Again, I don't think you can see the shimmery white paper, but I kind of like that. That's almost kind of the look that the vellum would make, actually. But I just thought that looked really, really pretty, and then to pop the nice little pink in there. You love that one? Yes. And then this is our new white ribbon that I put there on the bottom, and it adds just another texture. And I made sure that the label was going right across on the top just to kind of, balance it out there. So how many special papers can you use? Woohoo, lots. Lots of fun. Now we got to try the foils. So here we are. This here is actually white on white. And white on white can have a really beautiful effect. And look what happens when you emboss with gold foil. Isn't that ever gorgeous? And there's the flowers. I actually took gilded gems, yes, and I placed them on top of the flowers. But that is really kind of a unique way that you could use the foils as well with the plain white. And I didn't even use shimmery white. This is just the regular basic white. So there is that one. And then I was just going to show you one more thing. When I was trying different things, I saw, of course, the mother of pearl that we had here, and I thought, I wonder what it would look like if I used the blends to color it. Now, let me get out my blend here. This is the polished pink, and I thought, when I was making this one, that was my hope. Ah, you like the gold embossing? Yes. And I thought, I wonder if I could color this with the blends. So that's what I did here, is I used the blends to color that heart. So I'm curious what you guys think of that. You can see a little bit of streaking, you know, when I used the blending pen, but it actually wasn't too bad. And I used the dark, polished pink dark is what I used on that one. So I don't know if the light one maybe would have been a little more true to this paper. I'm not sure. But anyway, again, another idea of how many things that you can do with our different papers and different medias. So for instance, I also had taken, again, one of the white hearts, and what I did here, and you can see where my finger was because it ended up being lighter. So next time I would make sure I have a tiny little tweezer or something. But I took a Versamark stamp pad and I just dabbed on the heart. And then I took the gold powder and I put the gold powder on and heat set. And so then you end up with that kind of effect. And I thought that's kind of unique too. So different approach again. And then I thought, okay, well, what if I put more powder? Which meant I then went on top of this again with my Versamark and pressed a little deeper and put gold embossing powder again. And then this is the effect that I had. So I thought, okay. Now what I haven't had a chance to try is even our gold leafing. And I'm kind of curious to try that one as well. But as you can see, it is endless what all you can do with this one. And be watching, because I'm also going to do some more tricks in showing you how to use the folder, as well as on the 10th, which is this coming Thursday, I am doing a class. And one of the cards that we are making is this card. So this one here, I'm going to show you how you can make the colors very unique in there, as well as we're going to do this one with the pretty flowers embossing folder with the shimmer vellum. So we're going to do those two. So you will see even more ideas because I've been having a lot of fun, and I know, Marilyn, you've been having fun as well in trying out so many of these cool things that you can do with these amazing dies and embossing folder. So let me know if you want the kit, because we're not quite in person yet. They are card kits to go, and I will have a Zoom class. And if you can't make the Zoom class, then you can also have the PDF and the instructional video. So there we go. Let me know if you want to pick up the card kits. They will be starting available tomorrow. So thank you, ladies, for joining me. I always have so much fun in preparing, and nice to see you jump in and say hi. And again, if anybody doesn't have the new mini catalog, let me know, because this is in our new mini catalog. And be watching, because there will be more cards with this coming up, especially in this next week. So thanks for joining me, ladies, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.